Hi guys! So I have my finale in these 4 videos that I have for you featuring Poochie, who is Poochie Tats on YouTube and Instagram. And this is featuring her digital ephemera that she hand drew and then made into PNG files that will come to you. And then I showed you already how to upload them into your Cricut. The process is pretty similar for Silhouette. I do have a Silhouette, but I don't use it. It's very old. It's like the old school Silhouette, like when the first portrait came out, because I was a planner for a long time and I used to make my own stickers and stuff. And at that time, you could only make stickers on the Silhouette. Like every planner person used a Silhouette. So I got a Silhouette. But I just find the Cricut to be just more practical and a lot easier. And the app is just easier. And maybe the Silhouette, I feel like I always say Cricut is like Apple and Silhouette is like Android. Because Silhouette, you can actually probably do more than the Cricut, and that's how the Android is. But we live in an Apple world. That's just how I feel. Okay, I know there's a lot of Android people that hate Apple and whatever, but I'm an Apple girl to my core. Anyway, that is not what this video is about. This video is about my finale, which I am thrilled with. As soon as she sent me this, I was like, all right, I have all these ideas of like stuff I want to do, and I had to narrow it down, and I finally was like, all right, I have my 4 videos. First, I'm going to show you guys how to use it. Then I'm going to show you my me, which is turn everything into a shaker. So I made that shaker box and I showed you that. Then I made the address labels because I was like, something that's practical, you know, that people could practically use it for. And then this was just totally just for fun. So the first step in this process was to create a pattern. And this is what I did. I went to who me and my bestie affectionately call Via, is our name for ChatGPT. And I went to ChatGPT and I was like, listen, I need you to take this ephemera that I have and I need you to make this into a repeatable pattern for me. Now, I don't want nothing fancy. I don't want you to distort the images. I don't want you to change anything. That was the first step. So step 1 was create an image. And the reason why I wanted to create this image is because I have been in my mind wanting to print on fabric forever. There's a wonderful lady whose Instagram I cannot remember, but I will link her because I told her when I make a project with this, I'm going to send you a picture of it because she used these Kelly Bangs, like printables, who's also a printable person, even though she also did Hard Candy Christmas and she did a great job. Anyway, she used her stuff to make like a quilted bag, and I was like, what is this sorcery? Like, send me a message, a smoke signal, anything. And she was the sweetest ever, and I wish I could remember her name on Instagram, but I'm gonna make sure that I link her, okay? Because I got this idea from her and she was so gracious. She sent me the link of what she uses. She told me how she does it. I was so intimidated. I was like nervous that I was gonna have to do something fancy. It was so easy. I'm gonna put the link to the printable fabric. It literally goes through your printer normally. Even my raggedy printer that I just replaced on Black Friday, it worked. So this is a sheet of paper, but basically I printed this onto fabric. And then what I did with it after that, because I know Poochie is like me, we love a pouch. I made Poochie a pouch with her very own digital stuff. So I made her this sewn pouch, which I did like a little off-white zipper with it, and on the inside it's pink because Poochie loves pink like me. We are both sisters. She says we're she says we're boho sisters, and she's right, she is. And then I made her a little hanging thing, and I think I said this in my last video, or maybe I didn't, or maybe I said it earlier, I can't remember. But all of this stuff that I'm creating for this is all going to her, so hopefully by now she has this in her hands. And I just thought it would be such a beautiful, like kind of like ode to her, because she drew these with her own hands. And I'm like, how amazing. I cannot draw for the life of me. Okay. So I just think the fact that she draws and is so talented and can like color and stamp. I love Poochie. Like I'm a fan of Poochie's. Okay. That's my girl. And the fact that she drew this stuff with her own hands, I'm like, how amazing would it be to be like holding and using something that like you made? So I stitched this with my hands, but this is her artwork. And I just thought it was just the best thing ever. So I made this for her and I hope she loves it. And I am going to fill up all of this stuff that I made from her. I'm going to fill up the box I made for her, fill this up. I'm going to send her like this in the box really are the only two things that I'm going to actually like send her, because I'm not going to send her prints of her own ephemera because she has it. And then those Ladris labels I made with my info, and I know Poochie doesn't do swaps, so she probably can't, like, she doesn't have as much use for the labels, but I'm going to fill this up and fill the box up with all kind of stuff. And now I've been collecting stuff for Poochie for a long time anyway, so I have a whole bunch of stuff to send her, but in it is going to be this, and I hope she loves it. Poochie, it has been such a pleasure. When you messaged me to ask me to do this, I was just like, yes, no matter what, because I am a girl's girl. I will do anything for a friend. So I was so happy to do this for her. And I have had so much fun, like, being creative and just she basically was like, here, girl, do whatever you want. And I just love that so much for me. So I had so much fun making this, and I'm gonna make another one of these for myself because this is too cute for me not to have one of. But this one is hers. My first one is for her, and I hope she loves it. And I hope you guys love this. So you can head over to Poochie's Instagram and just send her a DM. She actually made these last year, so like you can get them now, use them this year, use them next year. I mean, the bows are not Christmas themed. These little things are not, they're not, that you can use these anytime. This also works for Valentine's Day, honestly. Like, this house, what's like Christmassy about this house besides this little twisty thing that we all put in all of our shakers all year long. So anyway, I just think this is so stinking cute, and I think this could work for Valentine's Day as well as Christmas. Of course, there are some like Christmassy things, like very specific Christmassy things, but they are so stinking cute. And I love supporting, like, we need to support our fellow crafters, okay? So that I just think I bought her, it's funny, I bought her ephemera when she put out one for Easter. I just bought it myself just because I wanted it. So when she messaged me and asked me to do this, I was like, girl, of course. Because I just think she's so talented. So anyway, guys, I could go on forever. Poochie, thank you so much for inviting me to do this with you and for you, and thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll put the link to all of Poochie's info in the description bar, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.